Hi friends, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to prepare two dishes from one recipe. One is the Maharashtrian famous Kothambir Vadi and the second is Gujarati dish Muthia. For this I'm using two bunches of fresh coriander which I have cleaned, washed and finely chopped. Apart from this I'm going to add some finely chopped carrot which I have I have chopped it with my chopper. In the absence of chopper, you need to grate it. Use good quantity of garlic paste as this gives good flavor to the dish that we are making. Add some grated ginger and some finely chopped green chilies. Add hing to this, turmeric powder, red chili powder, some dry coriander powder. Add good quantity of salt. Also add salt for the flour that you're going to add. Adding cumin seeds and white sesame seeds. For the flour, here I am using wheat flour which is a little more in quantity as compared to the other flour that I am going to use. I have added bajra flour, makai flour that is maize flour. I am adding ragi flour to this, also known as nachni, and some besan. The best part about this recipe is that you can use any flour which is available at home, and irrespective of which flour you're using, the flavor comes out of the spices and the veggies that we have added. So irrespective of the flour that you're going to use, this dish is going to taste very nice. Now squeeze the veggies with your hands properly to extract the natural water out of it, and then mix it with the mix it with the flour and sprinkle very little water only if needed. If you can skip water entirely, it's perfectly okay. Add good quantity of oil and knead the dough well. At this point, you can taste the dough a little bit to see if the spices and salt is perfect, and if needed add a little more and knead it again. Now here I am using a big vessel, and I'm going to see if my steel strainer fits well into it. If yes, then continue using that vessel. Add water in that vessel and bring it to a boil. Meanwhile, grease your strainer with oil, and these rolls I prepared by applying little oil on my palms and using the dough to make these small rolls. Ensure that the rolls are firm, there is no cracks in between, and then put it on the strainer, cover it with a lid and steam it for 10 to 15 minutes. When you now take off the lid, you will see that the color of the rolls have changed, and when you cut it, you will see that the roll seems to be quite firm. It makes sense to refrigerate these rolls at least for 2 to 3 hours so that you get a firm roll which doesn't break while you cut them into slices. And some pieces which breaks down, I have kept them aside for using them in the muthia, because the muthia is only going to be tempered, while the vadis we are going to deep fry them. So now for the muthia I am preparing the tempering. In oil I have added rye, white sesame seeds and curry leaves. When everything splutters, I am going to add the pieces which I have cut aside for muthia and gently stir them so that it doesn't break. This recipe is very easy, and using this method you can include multigrain flour in your diet. For the vadis, I have taken little oil for deep frying, and the slices which I had cut for vadis, I am going to fry them. Meanwhile, for the dip, I have used a sandwich spread which I had in my refrigerator. Since it was very thick, I am going to mix it with little curd, and I have prepared an instant dip here. You can use any dip which you have at home or which is convenient for you to prepare. When the oil is heated up, you can fry the vadis, Make them little crisp because it tastes better when they are crisp and crunchy. Hope you enjoyed watching this video. Thank you so much for watching.